It's a mail day today on Sports Card Investor. I'm going to show you some of the cards I've been buying and also give you some important tips for how you should ship the cards that you are selling.
My name is Geoff Wilson. By day, I invest in tech companies, and at night, I invest in sports cards. Join me on my journey to profit from the hobby we all love.
Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another episode. It is a good day today because it is a mail day in the Sports Card Investor house, and that means that I get to open up some of the recent cards that I bought and share that experience with you, and also talk about the right way to ship a card. And I've got some examples of some cards that were shipped to me the right way and some that were not such the right way that they were shipped to me. So I'm going to show that to you today. I also want to tell you about a completely free contest that I am doing for anybody watching the show, not just for my members, but for anybody watching the show. I am doing a contest right now on Instagram for the next few days. I'm going to give away 3 free months of my Market Movers data tool and complete access to my membership, 3 months for free, along with this nice Luka Optic rookie card. I'm giving all of this away. This is over a $200 combined value. I'm giving it all away to one person on Instagram who follows my account, Sports Card Investor on Instagram, and who finds the post where I'm talking about doing this free giveaway and likes the post and comments with the name, tags 3 of their friends in the post comments. That's all you got to do. You can pause the video right now, hop over to Instagram, find Sports Card Investor on Instagram, follow me if you aren't already, like the post where I'm talking about the contest, and tag 3 of your friends, and you'll be automatically entered into the contest. Do this between now and Monday, and then in my episode on Tuesday of next week, I'm going to announce the winner who has won that Luka and 3 months of my membership and my Market Movers data tool. All right, let's get to our mail day. I'm excited about our mail day today. I've got all kinds of stuff that has come in here. First of all, I'm going to tell you about an awesome card that I received in the mail, not one that I bought, but one that I was given as a gift. And this is pretty cool. Check out this amazing Michael Jordan card. Look at this, the Records collection from 1997 Upper Deck. This is a very low population card. It is a beautiful, beautiful card. I'd never seen it before. It's got a cool texture to it. Looks like the record design up there. That's a beautiful card, and I want to thank Chris from the House of Jordans podcast, who I had on the show a couple of weeks ago. I got so much good feedback from that episode. That Sunday when I did that, the Sunday before last, people loved our interview and they loved the back and forth. And he, as a thank you, sent me that card. So that was super nice. Thank you so much, Chris. And it was an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. You didn't have to send me anything, but I don't mind that. That's pretty damn sweet. So thank you, Chris, for sending that. That will proudly go into my PC for sure. Hey guys, let's talk about, I'm going to show you some of these cards that were shipped to me, but let me show you the way that I ship cards so that we can cover this right off the bat. I like to make sure that anything I ship has double protection. So what that means is I like to always do an envelope inside an envelope. For me, that is my preferred method. Or if I'm shipping more than one card at once, this is good for, by the way, about one graded card. If I'm going to be shipping more than one graded card, this could also handle multiple non-graded cards, several raw cards in a team bag type setup. But if I'm going to ship multiple graded cards, I'm doing each individual graded card in one of these, and then doing all of that inside a priority mailbox is what I will typically do, or a larger priority mailbox, depending on how many I'm shipping. I like the double protection. I like each card having its own small, envelope. And this is let's see, the size of this envelope is a 4x8. I buy these on Amazon. I'll put the links in the show notes. This is a 4x8 envelope I get in Amazon. Here, if I'm gonna ship out a graded card, so this is a Derek Jeter foil here. If I'm gonna ship this out, what I'm gonna do, first of all, is put it in one of these graded card sleeves. I think it's really important. I think, by the way, if you're storing graded cards at home, it's really important to preserve the grading case from any type of scratching by using one of these graded card sleeves, putting it in like that. Just store your cards like this. These things are cheap. You can buy them on Amazon, buy 100, like what I've done here. It's just a great way to make sure your graded case isn't going to get scratched. So I'll put it in graded card sleeve before I ship it. Or the other thing you can do if you want to go real high class is this Jordan card that was shipped to me by Chris from House of Jordans. He used what's called a slab guard. Let me show you a close-up of this. So it's called slab guard here. It's basically a plastic case that goes around your slab. So it's basically the upgrade to the bags that I use, the graded card bags. It's the certainly classier, nicer version. So if you're storing it for yourself, I think one of those slab guards is a nice thing. If you're going to be shipping it, that type of thing, then just these graded card sleeves. And by the way, if it's not a graded card, if you're going to be shipping out a raw card like this, I like to use team bags. So I'll buy the team bags, also available on Amazon, and I'll just take one of these team bags out of here, and I'll just show you over here. I'll put the just put the card inside the team bag. Well, I put it this way here so you don't see the adhesive go over the top, and then would just seal it down, and then that keeps the card in there securely, which is really important. You don't want that card slipping out during shipping. Some people put like a piece of tape over the top of the top loader, which you can do, and that works fine, but I prefer to actually seal it in the team bag. I think it's just a nicer presentation. And if you're selling a lot of stuff on eBay, you want to build up a reputation as somebody who does a really nice job of shipping cards. It's important for your feedback ratings and for people wanting to buy from you again. So I think shipping, buying these types of team bags, shipping your raw card like that, it's just a nicer presentation when people take it out. So regardless of whether I'm shipping a graded or a raw, what I would do is take the card, I'd put it inside this 4 by, what did I say this was? 4 by 8 envelope, seal it. And then I'll take one of these guys, which this is a 5 by 10 bubble envelope. These are both bubble envelopes. And so this I'll seal up, and then I'll put inside of here like that. And then I'll seal that one up. And that's how I'll ship. And I feel good about this because it's double layer protection. I've got essentially a bubble envelope inside a bubble envelope. And it's still a very thin package. It's slick. It looks nice. It's not crazy for people to open. Again, if I'm shipping multiple, then I'll still put them in I'll put the individual cards in these envelopes, but then put these inside like a priority mail box, bundled together. And that's how I like to ship. Of course, make sure if you're going to do that they're not moving around a lot in there that can cause any damage. If you guys have any tips, by the way, yourself for shipping, feel free to add them to the comments in my YouTube video. I'm sure a lot of you probably have really good ways of shipping as well. But let me now show you some of the cards I've been receiving and how people ship these cards to me. So it's always fun, and you know this if you order a lot of sports cards, seeing how many different ways people ship cards. It's always interesting and fun, and some people do a really good job with it, and some people not as much. But I've went ahead and have cut these open for the sake of time. But let me show you. This is always fun when you get these. The priority mail bag. Inside the priority mail bag is the priority mail box, and inside the priority mail box is another priority mail bag with the cards inside. Hey, look, I'm not going to fault anybody for being too protective with cards. I appreciate the extra lengths that this person went through with 3 layers of protection. Now, this person sent me a lot of 5 cards here. These are some. I actually bought these on the show about a month ago. Some of you guys saw me buy these. These are okay. Then look what we got inside here. We have a 4th layer of protection. So, I mean, these cards are going to be pretty darn protected. Hopefully these are going to come out in good shape. And then when I open these, I'm going to find that inside here, there are 3 cards, and it looks like I've got myself 3 Pete Alonso cards. Pete Alonso base tops. These are some that I bought on my show recently. Let me show them to you over here. So those are the Pete Alonso, just, top base cards. Nice card to own, not super expensive, and a card that I don't think is really honestly appreciated enough this offseason. So that's why I was buying some Pete Alonso cards. So I like everything about how that guy shipped. Obviously, opening up all those packages was a little much, but I appreciated the extra protection. The one critique I will have is these are not in graded card sleeves. And since he bundled 3 of them together to put them in an envelope, you run the risk of them scratching against each other. I really prefer individual cards to be in graded card sleeves, especially, these, I showed them to you earlier, these sleeves over here, especially if they're going to be, kind of compressed together in a package. So keep that in mind. This was a fun one that I got in the mail a couple days ago. So this entire priority mailbox has 4 cards inside of it. So the size of the box is a little bit excessive, but again, better be safe than sorry. The box was filled with all of this bubble wrap, and inside the middle of the bubble wrap are 4 cards that are grouped together here. Now, the bubble wrap provided good protection. The cards, on the other hand, again, bundled together, not in individual team bags, and honestly runs a little bit of a risk of them possibly chipping on each other. So I'd like to see a little bit of protection between the individual cards. But nonetheless, they are beautiful cards. I'll show you what I got here. I am a big fan of Anthony Davis and the Lakers' opportunities this postseason. So I have been buying some Anthony Davis Prism rookie cards, and that's what these are. I thought that those have been a good value, and so those are those cards that I have been buying. All right, let's go on to this little guy here. So this is a priority mailbox. A lot of people like to ship cards in priority mailboxes. I do as well, particularly for anything expensive. I like to do the priority mailboxes. They come automatically with insurance. You can add more insurance to them. They get the cards there pretty quickly for people. So then this person inside the priority mailbox did a little bit of loose styrofoam things there, and then wrapped this in this, and then this was a single card. Oh, it's a nice card. I'm happy with this one. Look at that. These cards have been going wild recently. This is Kobe Bryant's 1996 Topps rookie card, and I bought that a couple of weeks ago, right before they spiked. I bought this card for about $850, and they were over $2,000 as of a few days ago. I think the appearance of Kobe on The Last Dance, combined with the announcement that Kobe at some point in time is going to have his own documentary. I think those two things combined caused Kobe's card prices to more than double over the course of the last couple of weeks. And thankfully, I bought this little beauty right before that spike occurred. So honestly, this is one of those crazy times that when I bought the card on eBay, by the time it arrived to me in the mail, the value of the card had more than doubled. Which that's not a common thing, but it can happen, and that's what happened in this case. So pretty happy with the appreciation that I've seen on that card in a matter of moments. All right, so this is a eBay envelope. You'll see these sometimes from people who get these from eBay. Now this person did do the double protection route that I like. My only critique here is this envelope, this eBay envelope is pretty loose, so the card inside shifting back and forth. Whereas when I do my envelope inside an envelope, they're the exact right size to go inside each other. So you're not gonna have the shifting around of the envelopes inside each other. Whereas this one, you do have quite a bit of shifting around going on from what this person did. Anyway, oh, here we go. We've got a Luka base prism. It's a card that, certainly not the most rare card, certainly not the most exotic card, but I like Luka's base prisms, and I like Luka a lot. And the thing about the base prism cards is they're kind of like currency, right? They're so easy to sell. They're so easy to buy. There's a lot of them out there. People recognize it as a, very important standard run-of-the-mill rookie card for Luka. And so I like base prisms. I like buying base cards because they're easy to understand the prices of and the price movements in history, and they're easy to get in and out of. So I've actually bought several of these Luka base prisms recently. They were, at one point in time, quite a bit more. And then they came down when the sports hiatus has happened, and they have not yet gotten back up to the levels they were at. So I think that those right now are a fairly good buy. That's why I've been buying some. All right, here we go. So this is another eBay style of package that I got. And now this person, you do see this sometimes. This person put the, use like kind of their own homemade like cardboard insert to do essentially a protector for the card inside here. And that's fine. You know, cardboard, a lot of people like the cardboard to go around the card. Anything that kind of provides an extra layer of protection. I prefer the double bubble wrap, but if you want to do a little cardboard, that's good as well. Oh, look at that. I got a handwritten note. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Please come back soon. By the way, I will say, if you're an eBay seller, take advantage of the opportunity that you're sending things into essentially your customers' homes. Insert a note, insert, and maybe you could do something that's a little fancier looking than that, but like get a business card made or get a little flyer made with a link to your eBay store or your website. Use this as a marketing opportunity. I feel like not enough eBay sellers market themselves through the packages that they're shipping to people, because that's a great marketing opportunity. Anyway, what do I have here? Let's take a look at what I have here. Oh, I know what this is. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Timmy Tebow. Yes, sir. Okay, so folks, that is not a investment card. That is a personal collection card. That is a PC card. That is a card that I like for my personal collection. I am a Tim Tebow collector. I am a Florida Gator collector. And so the Tim Tebow Flawless Diamond Florida Gator card, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that, folks. So that is a card that I'm pretty excited to have in my possession. Thank you to whomever sold that one to me. I'm excited about that. All right, a couple more cards here to go. So we got this package in. Okay, so now this person did not do any type of double layer of protection. We've got just simply a card sitting inside an envelope. I'm not a huge fan of that, especially the fact that this card is going to be shifting around this entire time in transit. There's nothing protecting this card inside this envelope. I don't care for that at all. I would prefer to definitely have some sort of interior, whether it's cardboard or second envelope or something, because if you're throwing this thing around, the mailman's throwing it around, that card's shifting around, it's hurting the card inside. I mean, even me doing this probably isn't great for the card inside. But this, again, is not an investment card. Guess what it is? Oh, it's my boy again. It's Timmy Tebow from the All-State Sugar Bowl. This is a patch from his last game as a Florida Gator when the Gators were in the Sugar Bowl in 2010, and we blew the pants off Cincinnati. I was there. I was at that game, sitting in the stands in New Orleans for Timmy's last game as a Gator. It was a great showing. What a cool card. On-card auto. Timmy Tebow from SP Authentic. Patch from the Sugar Bowl that year. So yes, another PC card. We'll put my two Timmy T PC cards there. So yes, my mail days are a mix of investments and sometimes a little bit of PC as well. All right, couple more envelopes to go. We got this little guy. Now this is just a loose card inside here as well. So again, I prefer a little bit more protection. Oh, okay, we already know what these ones are, but I got another. There's the Anthony Davis rookie Prism rookie card. Got another one of those apparently. And finally, final one here. So this person, a little bit of a smaller envelope, did some cardboard, a little bit of cardboard inside to kind of help protect that guy. Maybe not all the way around, would have preferred it all the way around. But at least we got a little bit of protection on that. And all of these cards came out nicely. So thankfully, no types of shipping problems or anything like that on any of these cards. You've seen this one already. It's another Luka base. So I got myself an extra Luka base there as well. So you can see kind of the pattern here, right? What I do from an investment standpoint is I pick certain players that I'm targeting, whether it's an Anthony Davis, Prism rookie, or Luka's Prism rookie, for example, or the Pete Alonso Topps rookies. And I'm zeroing in on those cards. I'm looking every day for deals on eBay on those cards. And as I'm finding deals, I'm buying them, and I'm just starting to stock them up and stock them up and stock them up and start to build a pile of those cards. Those are just a few of the ones I'm buying. There's several other cards that I've been stocking up on as well. Maybe you'll get to see them in future episodes. But that's, I'm always kind of hunting for those cards, hunting for bargains, using my Market Movers data tool, which does an excellent job of helping you identify cards on eBay that are particularly good value, that are under market value. So that's what I do. So, hey folks, I hope you enjoyed this little tour of my mail day for today. It's been a pleasure having you. Remember to go to my Instagram and go to Sports Card Investor on Instagram and sign up for that free contest. Again, Sports Card Investor on Instagram. You have to follow me. You have to like the post talking about the contest and then tag 3 of your friends. And hopefully you will be the winner of a free month of Market Movers. No, 3 free months of Market Movers and my membership program, as well as that Luka base rookie that I got around here somewhere below all of this crazy amounts of mail. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my membership program if you haven't already. Go to the website sportscardinvestor.com and click on membership in the main menu bar to learn more about my membership program. I'm doing another free member break in the next 2 weeks. I'm now doing these twice a month. So if you want to be part of my next member break, go to sportscardinvestor.com and click on the membership program. And also if you could give my YouTube a subscribe, I would certainly appreciate that as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you back in a couple days with my next episode.